Pasha Paro, right at 7. Thank you for tuning. The replay. Hey, thank you for meeting me here. All right, we about to break fast. Okay, I know it's like 2 in the afternoon, but me and you, we just eating for the first time today. So, give me a second here. Look, I got some stuff I want to tell you. Right. All right, so yeah, I'm starting to figure out how to be able to monitor comments and stuff. Anyway, here we go. So, what I want to talk to y'all today about. All right, like I said, we ready to break fast because that boy starving. Look, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people like to, whether they realize it or not, take the hard way, or be hard, or whatever the terminology is, and that's what it boils down to. It boils down to the fact that that's what you've been taught is hard instead of it could be so fucking easy. All right, watch. Because a lot of people don't realize that emotions have been weaponized. So because they don't realize emotions have been weaponized, they don't understand how they're being emotionally controlled. I did a video a while back. Go to the YouTube channel, YNet7, and check out the Puppet Masters or Master of Puppets. All right? So let's get into it today. This is what we're going to break down. Because see, the issue is the word authority fucks with a lot of people's egos, and it's really just a dis-ease for America, the republic, okay? Society, the real society, right? Not the illusion of the democracy. Let's get into it. What are you talking about, Pasha? This is what I'm talking about right here. See, here's what authority really means. All right? You get down there in a little bit and you see that it means the book or the quote that settles the question. It's the book or the quote that settles the question. All right? Like I said, we're going to keep this all the way 100. That's why I put up the restaurant in the background. Because I'm going to bust a grub while I go over this with you. Ain't going to slow me down. I'm going to share this knowledge with you. All right? Look. Authority means the book or the quotation that settles the question. Excuse me. I'll do it again so it's coherent. The book or the quotation that settles the question. Everybody, Pasha, how you beat court cases? You gotta know what the words mean. When you know what the words mean, you don't be all emotional when people talk to you because you know what they saying or what they think they saying. That's where the difficulty comes in, because when people don't use the words for what they actually mean, now you gotta figure out what are they trying to say, because they not. Anyway, look, here's what I'm getting at. Let's keep it 100. So if everybody standardized English or the language, whatever language you speak, we could talk to each other, and then you wouldn't be all emotional wondering what people were trying to tell you. If you spend most of your time posting bullshit on Facebook, posting jokes, posting funny shit, you know what I mean? Then don't post when something serious happens, because your authority is displayed in what you're presenting. What if you're posting on Facebook as if it's your last post you're gonna make? Because any moment could be your last. So if we're using this Facebook shit properly, if we're using this social media shit properly as a tool, and And if you're posting as if you're posting the last thing on earth that you would want to leave behind for the future of your family, city, nation, humanity to survive, what would your post look like? Scroll down your Facebook page when you get off of this video. And by what you post will show you what you believe in as authority. Because you'll only be a reflection of what you consume. The machine is only the sum of its parts. Alright, let's get back on task. Authority. The book or the quotation that settles a question. So why you bring up social media and post, Pasha? Because every time something happens, people want to go march and riot and or whatever it is. They want to come together then and go to the streets and complain because they're giving. When you do that, right, guess who you're telling the authority is when you say we need to go talk to this official, that official, and ask. Because that's the key word. When you say ask or say can we or this, that, and the other, you're treating them as if the people, those people, are the authority. So why you bring up social media? Because social media, if you look at a picture in the background, all these people decide to come together then. What if they came together with truth and knowledge and wisdom 2 years before this picture was taken? Would this picture even exist? Would this had needed to even happen? Because the truth would have been shared. And then what caused all of this wouldn't have happened because the people would have known better and already have been changing society based on the true authority. Oh, what's authority? Let's do it one more time. Book or quotation that settles the question. This is why you can take this as humor and you can treat it like there's a little bit of truth in every joke. This is why everybody can say they read the Bible. I ain't gonna say everybody can say, but let's say they gave you the Bible because it's shorter and less complex than the United States Code. All the brown books you see in the picture there that keeps going off the screen. So you got one book like this right here. Let me get it here. Hold on. Let me go back to lunch with y'all. Look, I keep my book. I keep my etymology dictionary. I gotta tape my back panel up. I use it so much. It's over there, but I ain't had time to tape it back up. That's an excuse. I don't like excuses. I just ain't taped it back up yet. Fuck it. This is my etymology dictionary. Entry level. You can get one for about $70. The full-fledged the Maybach of etymology dictionary is gonna look like something like an encyclopedia. It's gonna come to you like this in volumes. So that way you can know what the words mean, not what you think they mean. Then your emotions can be in check. Then you can start actually communicating properly. But why are you getting all this, Pasha? Because they gave you the Bible because it's only this big. You know, it's this big. It's one book. It's kind of, it's got a lot of pages. It's got a lot of words. You got people out there that's so proud that they read the whole thing and they want to debate with you on scriptures and this, that, and the other and stuff like that. Right? But this is what's gonna give you freedom in America. See, because the Bible, the Helios Biblios, if you know what it really is, was actually allegory. So yeah, people that's arguing that it's fairy tale, cool, you got that. Nobody's debating that. I mean, some people are, but that just tells you what level of consciousness they on. The allegory was written for the equivalent of third graders at that time period. And we got adults that's still arguing over interpretation of it. Something that was written for third graders, the equivalent of third graders. Adults are arguing over the interpretation of it today. Why? It's a distraction. From what? From your freedom. Because here go your freedom, the United States Code. But y'all don't know that. So when somebody comes to you and tells you the truth, you know, y'all want to get emotional. Y'all want to be offended. Y'all want to feel like somebody's trying to intimidate you. No. Somebody's trying to drop information on you so that you can share it with the people that you represent. Why? Because that's the power of social media. We can reach 1 million people without even leaving your office, in your home, your desk, your cell phone, in your car. But what do? We're filming a crate challenge. Virgos, Virgo Nation, you know what time it is right now. It's September 10th. You know this Virgo season. Virgos like efficiency. All these people here behind me, they behind me, yeah. But this is so less efficient than having the conversations on social media right now, spreading the information around the city, the world, whatever. But we too busy doing bullshit until it's too late. Then we want to do something about it. And this ain't geared to any one group of people. This everybody. Because you watch my other video, I just told you, everybody responsible. But the people that's really trying to make the difference with the knowledge so that this stuff can go away, y'all making fun of them. Y'all wanna outcast them. Y'all wanna criticize and be critics on them. Man in the arena shit. Alright? And then you wonder why that shit keep happening. Because you don't respond until it becomes some sort of popularity contest. That's the difference between America and the United States. See, they got you believing in borders. Right? For one thing. You don't realize the connection, that we're all connected. It don't matter that I'm from Wilmington, Delaware, and I'm in Charlotte right now. Why? Because it's America. It don't matter that someone from Charlotte and they in LA right now. This America. Wasting time arguing about shit that don't matter. Why? Because your emotions fucked up and you can't control them. It's not personal. It's the truth. You've been trained to be competitive, not cooperative. Grilled cheese with grilled onions. What you get? Yeah, give me a second. And value, give me a second. Because I'm giving you something in about 5 or 10 minutes that took some people 20 years to learn. And some people never will. So you gonna let me take my time. So they got you trained in being competitive. And you know what? It's not being rude. This is exactly how we would be doing if we were really in a restaurant. I'll be sitting here busting it up with you right about this same thing. And you'll be hearing me chew and this is what so don't even act fake on me. Well, if you cannot act fake. I know it's difficult for some. You don't even know it. You don't even know you're fake. And that's not your fault. What's your fault is when the truth is presented to you and you choose to disband it for your fairy tale. That's when you fuck up. That's when it becomes your fault. It's like the story. It's like that story. I was just talking to my peoples, and I was telling him. He made a good point. I was like, yeah, that reminds me of the story of the dude that was stranded, that got stranded on the desert island. You know, he was out there. There was nothing to eat, no way to survive. And he was like, oh man, God, please help me. And the boat came by. You heard the story? Put a 1 in the comments or something. The boat came by and said, hey man, come on, we can take you to shore. You know, we're going in. He said, no, thank you. God's gonna save me. I ain't gonna bore you with the whole story, but that basically repeats itself like 2 or 3 times in different ways with different boats. And he said the same thing. No, thank you. God's gonna save me. Then he dies. Goes up to heaven. Asks God, why didn't you save me? God said, I sent 3 boats, motherfucker. So you've been trained to be competitive, not cooperative. So you always want to compete. You always want to be seen as the what? Perceived authority figure. And again, this ain't personal. This is public. That's why you want to debate everybody and everything. That's why you normatively socially influence instead of informatively socially influence. That's why you're a democracy. That's why democracy is a mob rule. So you want to gather up people. You want to gather up votes. You want to gather up likes. Because a democracy is mob rule instead of truthful authority, which is the republic. It feels good to say, I got 100 people behind me, and this is what we're going to do. What if it's wrong? You still feel good when you realize you led 100 people off a cliff like the Pied Piper? Do you still feel good following the Pied Pipers as you've fallen hundreds of stories to your death because you didn't realize they led you over a cliff until you were halfway down? Until it was what? Too late? Georgia Guidestone say they want to decrease the population to 500 million people. I just gave you the video that showed you the plan. In case you didn't already know. For those that this is new shit to. People like me been talking about it to you for 10, 15 years, but y'all been like, you know, sharing Michael Jordan tip somebody $5. Fuck is that shit? Who gives a fuck about that shit? Oh. But then when the emergency happened, we want to do this. We want to all come out and walk around the fucking outside. Because we still don't know what the authority. And because we don't know the authority, we can't even imagine how to use it properly. So all we do is complain. That's what this is. It's a mass complaint. Okay? And guess what? That's exactly what they want you to do. Why? Because they already have the plan, like I said, to get rid of everybody anyway. And this, when you complain, you're giving them the opportunity to say, oh, that's what we've been waiting for. Charlie, implement phase 2. Well, you know what? We're going to help do something about this. We're going to have the best experts come together and we're going to form a plan and we're going to give you the bill, House Bill 299. Yes, that's going to hit the table. This is what we're going to do, A, B, C, and D. And then you'll have people saying yay and no. And nothing's going to change except for they're going to continue to destroy you. But you don't know authority because you went to the wrong one. And that's the issue, man. People that aren't the authority, whether they know it or not. You know, I'm not saying this to put people down. You may actually not realize you are not the authority of others. You are the authority of yourself, which is why we're all responsible for what's going on. And then when you look at your Facebook pages, you can see what people are really doing on a daily basis to make a difference. That should be the new challenge. the let me scroll down your Facebook page challenge and see what's really important to you. Let me scroll down your Facebook page challenge and see what you care about the most. So don't be worried about losing people to the truth. Every rung of the ladder deserves to be nurtured. You know? And I'm not demonizing the people that want to be comedians. I spent 13 years being behind the scenes of events. I'm not demonizing promoters for being focused on parties. What I'm saying is, every rung of the ladder deserves to be nurtured. And instead of being competitive and trying to debate and talk shit about people that's coming with the next level for the people on your rung, you need to be embracing that shit and let those who are ready go to the next level instead of trying to be competitive and blasphemy the person at the next level so that you can maintain what your perceived authority figures, your inherent assumed control over others to feed your selfish ego because your emotions are all fucked up. This is not personal. This is public. And I got people that know I'm talking to them in my own family because I tell them this all the time. So if you out there thinking you some random person watching this video, don't feel like it's personal. It's public. This is America versus the United States. This is consciousness versus unconsciousness. This is not me against you. And I can't help what side you want to be on. But truth always prevails. Don't fight to be a false authority just to claim assumed leadership roles or positions. That's fear. You're afraid to let go. Let go and make room for the next wave. If you let go of the people that's ready to go to the higher level and you say, God, let me see, just like you send your kids off to school, your sons and daughters off to some indoctrination, which I can't, we could do something different if we came together and created that as a destination. But we too busy posting crate challenges, posting $5 tips from Michael Jordan post. We're too busy saying, hey, don't fuck with that dude. They crazy. Look what they be posting. Because they not telling jokes and wasting your time. They not trying to be funny. Let go and make room for the next wave. So now as you let go of the people to go to the next level, just like the sons and daughters in class, they bring in new students for the same teacher. So if you're going to only, and that's not, because everybody has the right to go up the ladder. But if you want to stay on this level yourself, okay, fine. Let the flow go. Just like that teacher that only teaches 5th grade, whatever. You let the ones go on to 6th grade. You get the ones coming in from 4th grade. Y'all want to be, man, I need to have 5,000 people on my Facebook page. You're only getting 4 likes anyway. I mean, what the fuck does it matter? So you might as well just deal with 100 at a time and make it proper and quality. Oh, but you're not really talking about shit to invest in people. You're too busy fucking around telling jokes and posting bullshit ass memes and shit that don't mean nothing. So what does it matter anyway? You're actually... So yeah, people. Authority is the book or the quotation. So what we want to embrace when you go to a and you pay all that money for an attorney because you don't realize you're supposed to be presenting your own cases in court. You see them as the authority, and guess what they do? They're going to pay their staff to go to the authority, which is the book or the quote that they have in their law library. They're going to pay their staff to go to the section where they keep all the case citation references. What's that? Oh, it's a book or quotation from all the past law cases. You see what I mean? They gonna go to the authority to get the information while you believing they are the authority. So now the difference is when the person that lived next door to you look like me, American, look like you, that's a real American, come to you with authority, you want to tear them down. Why? Because true authority hurts your feelings. It destroys your ego, especially when you out of place. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the future. You don't understand this is a war. Pasha Paro. YNet 7. Thank you for tuning. The replay.